Hey, how's it going? Hope everything is well with you guys. We're picking back up where we left off with the turd here. If you watched the last video, just got done doing some stuff. We were going to take the car out for a drive, and then we saw that we've got on this front passenger tire a big spot where the belt was showing. So that's where we're at today. We got to do some toe correction. So while I am setting up this line here, so we can get some measurements, I'll show you how everything worked out as far as getting some tires. So check that out while I set this up. Well, we got super lucky. I was having a hard time falling asleep last night. Was scanning through Marketplace and came across a shop on the complete other side of Atlanta that has a set of wheels that'll work for us. Brand new tires on it, they claim. So we are headed over there. Conveniently decided to completely just pour rain. So we're gonna go pick those up today, and hopefully this will be what we're looking for. We needed two sets of wheels anyways. I kind of hated anytime I drive the car, you know, I'm having to ride around in the ultra sticky Bridgestones. I love the tires, but they are not practical at all. And so I think this setup will be much better for us. All right, still raining, but we made it, and we picked up some decent shape starfish off of old GSR. So we're keeping it in the Integra family. Got some real good treads on these. Are brand new tires. Heck of a deal on this. I want to give a plug out to IPP Motors out in Conyers. Thanks for the hookup, buddy. Super good timing. Everything worked out great. He was amazing to deal with. I'll be trying to figure out how to put some money in his hand one way or another in the future. But if you guys are in the Conyers area in Georgia, definitely check him out. A lot of cool cars in his garage. He was showing me around, and just a real nice guy. So I appreciate it a lot. And we got what we need, so we're gonna head back to the house. Okay, so both sides of the car, we've got this string set up, okay? It's nothing more than some 15-pound fluorocarbon fishing string. You can use whatever. This is all I could find. So we've got a jack stand at each end, and we try to set them up to where the height is about right in between every rim. We're gonna find a constant spot on every wheel. I'm going right here at the bottom, just under this drive shaft. I've got 3 inches here. If I've got 3 inches here, I'm gonna set up both front and both back wheels, all 4, on that 3-inch mark. Now that that's constant, we'll just come back, measure the back of the rim here, the front of the rim. It's all about consistency. If you don't use the same spot on every rim, it'll throw your measurements off, and therefore your adjustments will be off, and you won't actually fix your problem. So we're gonna get finished setting up the rest of the wheels. I'm gonna measure here, see what my measurements are, write them down, and we'll look at them. Okay, so we're done there. I only did the front side, and the reason I only measured the front side is because I don't have the adjustability on the trailing arm to move it in or out. If you have the back set up where you can adjust toe, you're gonna do the same thing. So I drew a quick little diagram here. This is basically the car. If we're looking at it from the front, this would be the rear, left side, right side. When I measured on my tape measure, it's 2 and 5/16, 2 and 3/16. You get the point. So we're out 1/8 on this side, and we're out 1/4 inch on that side. So that's exactly how you burn the mess out of tires. We want them to be 0. So what we're gonna do is take each one of these. If we've got 1/8 that we're technically out, we're gonna divide that by 2, and we're only gonna make a 1/16 adjustment to push the in or the back side of the rim in, the front side of the wheel out. And then on this side, we're out 1/4. We'll divide that by 2. We're gonna make a 1/8 adjustment. Basically the same thing. We want to bring the back side of the wheel out, and the front side of the wheel will go in. Okay, so I ain't gonna lie to you. That was very frustrating. We go back to our drawing board, if we want to call it that. I think we ended up making an adjustment 4 times. So we've got it dialed in, but I will say that that'll challenge your mental fortitude. So now we can jack the car back up. You know, I should have put the new tires on it before I did this. But see, while the car was up, I couldn't put them on because I was measuring on the old wheels. So we'll now we got to jack it back up, put the starfishes on. So these are from Titan Wheel Accessories. I think this is a 25mm spacer, if I'm not mistaken. Comes with some nuts on here. Take those off of there, put them on here. Okay, well, we didn't quite make it home. Stuck in the beginning of the neighborhood. The car, it runs rich when we go wide open with no exhaust. The O2 sensor gets some weird reading, and it dumps too much fuel, and it stalls and all that crap. So anyways, we got it home. Listen, the only thing I cared about this weekend was driving the car. And what it was going to take for us to do that was getting the tow fixed, which we did, putting the new wheels on, which we did. We even put the wheel spacers on, so I consider it a win. But I told the wife we're selling the car, and we are. I just have to finish turboing it first. We got to do that. It's been a goal of mine since I was like 17 or something, and so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But anyways, we're done here. Don't know what's gonna be on the next video. You'll just have to wait and see. Appreciate you checking this one out, and until then, take care. We'll see you around.